TV. This is Mbarara City, and we are coming to you live from almost 270 kilometers here in Mbarara. Behind me is the Amahembe Gente, where at least many people are very know this area roundabout as you make your way towards the Mbarara High Street. This is Stephen Mbide live on the ground. I'm going to be speaking to the people here in Mbarara Bambulire, how life is here in Mbarara and what the things they want to be done by the authorities down here in Mbarara City. This is Mbarara Municipality. Sebo wasota.
Naze bulungi.
Mbulira mu lulimi lwo ensonga ki eziri mu Mbarara muno obulamu bugamba ki mu Mbarara?
Mbarara okay. Twatandise Mbarara yatandise bulungi naye nga amudija Ivani nze sawa zono nakava ku mulimo nkolera ku limousine suites naye nga natuse wano ngenda waka kwebaka naye nga ebintu twatandise kuraba nga mu Mbarara tutandise kuraba ebintu bitandise kukyukakyuka wano ndo opposite ne waliya naye nga mweware kubura ng'omutuukirira naye nga ebintu abamufe ng'abarenzi oba ng'abasajja naye nga embeera etukyukirire naye nga batukwase mporampora naffe abaana baffe kati ebiseera bino badda mu somero biki biki naye nga turi bubi kama tuyambe naye mwebare kugira ngo mutukira mu Mbarara nga tukora buri kimu mbona turya naye nga ebintu okay turi bubi naye nga
okay. Well, your DJ Mbarara, he's one of the people here down in Mbarara. We are going to be speaking to various people because life here, at least I spent the night here, I saw that at least you can be comfortable staying down here in Mbarara. At least for 40,000 you can get accommodation, decent accommodation here in Mbarara. Waliwo n'abavubuka wano bali ku mulimu gw'okukola chapati na Rolex. Mugamba mutya?
Je turi sebo.
Obulamu mugamba ki?
Bulungi.
Aha, mwasuze wano nga mukola. Kati mbuli emirimu gitambula gita mu Mbarara.
Emirimu teine nsonga netambula mpola mpola. Tura n'akasente karumu katyo kunka sente zo zurumu.
Abakulembeze mu kitundu kye mukisi mwagala babe nga bakolako omusonga zammwe zibaluma.
Nsonga zaffe zituruma. Nze sirina nsonga enduma.
Tolina nsonga enduma. Sebo wasize otya?
Ndi sebo.
Ogamba otya obulamu gwani?
Ndi sebo.
Obulamu amanyeko gwani?
Muzina Eridadi.
Eridadi. Nsonga ki abakulembeze bagala bakoleko mu Mbarara City wano?
Kati ensonga jinjagala bakole mu city eno kati ya kujionza so kusanga ibikunga bire biwunya ki wata
mulira mu lunyankole balukiga no runo rugana rutegera mulira where you feel comfortable obombulirira
kati no rugana mundumanyi tuwari buzibu kati gwembuze echo
ensonga kizo agaba kulembeze bakoleko ono
kati ensonga zaffe za kutuyongerera tawuni kutubonereza na kino bagenda mu bikubo babiyonja n'ebikubo n'ebirara babyigura kati osanga ebikubo nga ebigare babisinze kati ensonga eyo nkuru bwe bigura ebikubo biretera business okugenda bulungi kati osanga ebikubo biri bigare abantu balina bakwita kati nosanga street nganfu bwakuba ebikubo biki biri bigare cyagare bigure ebikubo etawuni egende bulungi abe bikubo bakore abe side zona bakore
okola mulimu kimu Mbarara
kati musubuzi wa bikadde subure bikadde endibota
webale nnyo okugera ku naffe. Mbarara City is going to be Mbarara municipality is going to be a city that is come July 1st this year because it was elevated to a city status, and I'm continuing to speak to different people here telling me what they think the leaders should be doing for them in this new city. At least spending here a night, I also visited Kacheka Stadium as well as the other side of leading you towards Ruizi. I found at least at Ruizi River there is pollution, and the water hyacinth is eating up this river that is River Ruizi, and authorities will be letting me know what they are doing to ensure that they at least cater for this natural resource, to ensure there is no pollution, no encroachment on this very good natural resource. Here, some of the people in Mbarara have already opened their shops. Era emirimu bagitambuza bulungi ddala. Ngenda kuba njogera kati nabali mu maduuka nabo bambulire nsonga ki bo ze baagala zibe nga zikolebwako wano mu Mbarara city that is going to be elevated to a city status already come July 1st. Sebo ogamba otya?
Bulungi Sebo, mpozi gwe.
Ndi bulungi, amanya go Sebo?
Bampita Mutabazi Harmony.
Okola mulimu gwa kutunda wano mini supermarket.
Gwa kutunda naye baba lutalo sente naku zino.
Kiki January
yafuuse January naye twamaze ne tumpambanya.
Aweddeko lwaleero. Kakati mbulya nsonga ki bakulembeze gwe zogala wenga bakolako muno mu Mbarara?
Mbarara si gama nti mbi, Mbarara si embi naye baba sente enaku zino oba January oba ki otula mu dduuka nesiga yange ekutunulira ne rate of street kids on streets is becoming too high, so simanyi.
What do you want the leaders here in Mbarara? At least there is a mayor, there is an MP here from this area. The town clerk will be also letting us know. How do you want them to address these issues, like the issue of street kids?
Eyo songa mpozi yakubakwata ne babazaayo mu masomero, families. There are some bakyali bato beetaaga simple rehabilitation oba what is it?
Okay. Webale nnyo, these are the views from the people of Mbarara. Also getting more views from these people. Just know that Mbarara is just 270 kilometers southwest of Kampala, and at least there's someone also here who is ready to speak to us. Sebo, what's the name?
Bulungi Sebo. Sebo.
Nasebo bulungi. Amanya go Sebo?
Amanya Sebo agala Haruna.
Guwa ne Mbarara okolawo ki?
Ane Mbarara nzize kulabika nti nkwasiganya n'emirimu egirimu egy'obwa painter, kubanga ndi musajja musizi wa langi era gy'emirimu gyange nzize kulabika nti sisinkana mukama wange nyongere nate okumuwa quotation z'ekizimbe nangeri ki emirimu gyange njitambuzaamu ngeri enjawulo.
Let me also speak to only two more people here in Mbarara, and they'll tell me what they think should be done on the issues. For example, we know that Mbarara has many dusty roads, those which stretch off the main streets, and also the issue of garbage. At least now some people are trying to clean up the main roads, but on the suburbs you find there is heaps of garbage there, as well as issues to do with health. As they prepare for the city status that's going to be effected in 1st July 2020, what are they going to do to ensure that, yes, this city reaches the really needed standards? Abantu b'Embarara bagenda maaso n'okumbulirako bo bye balowooza byandibadde bikolebwako. Sebo wasizo otya? Wasizo otya Sebo? Muli akumanya go ne byokola wano Embarara?
Amanya gange Fred, nkunda ne Fred uga boda Mbarara.
Aba boda nsonga ki ezibaluma wano Embarara?
Ensonga zituluma kutwala omuntu ekiro n'adduka nga omuntu omutwala nga tomumanyi nosanga ali mubbi natuuka eyo nakulegera mu kkubo.
Omanyi bw'amateeka n'obubbi bungi nnyo mu Mbarara?
Obubbi bwe bungi, ababbi bayitiridde ebifo byonna, ababbi bonna bayitiridde. Tulina wakukola ki wakuyita naye Katonda yatukuuma yekka.
Kati abakulembeze bagala bakole batya okunyweza ebyokwerinda mu Mbarara?
Ebyokwerinda ng'abakulembeze ffe kitwagala ngu babeere buli wamu bateekako security esobola kutukuuma.
Okay, one more person and then I will be taking you back to studio before I also get to the town clerk of this city, that is Mbarara. This is also another gentleman here doing the business of border riding. Sebo wasizocha? Kakati mbulira in your language. Amanya go gwani?
tuwaza Gerard.
Okay, nsonga ki gwe zikuluma wano mu Mbarara zoga zibenga zikolebwako abakulembeze?
Ensonga ziri ku nduma abebembezi bitu eyokubanza hariho enguuto mbi ezifire kare zirimu ebyina byingi munonga novuga nk'omuntu tuza kumwisayo aba yaza ati konka enguuto ezo zenda kukogwa zo nimbi munonga olw'okubanza nk'ogwa Andrews Victor Bwana enguuto ezo mazima nimbi munonga zirimu ebyina munonga ensonga endiizo itwe nk'ababodaboda nikirungi omurimo gubonire konka tusemeye kuba n'oguvuga obwire bwingi konka oza osanga atiine n'ekyoyiremu atiine n'ekyokozire mwero osemeye kuba nookyusakyusamu oba wamara myaka wanda 3 omu bodaboda osemeye kuba noorugamu kandi ogundi omurimo gw'orikubaasa kukora okagira ekiwiyamu ndeba ebyanya bya bitari byingi munonga.
Okay. At least I've been able to pick that he wants the roads to be worked on by the authorities in this area. I'm going to be speaking to also the acting town clerk of this area, that is Mr. Richard Mugisha. He will also be letting me know what they are doing here in Mbarara to ensure that these services are also worked on as they prepare for a city status here in Mbarara. This is coming to you live right here. This is almost 270 kilometers southwest of Kampala. I'm in the land of honey, milk, beef, and matoke. I'm going to be speaking to the authorities in this area. I've spoken to the local people at 7:30. I was speaking to the local people here. But now I'm going to be speaking to, first of all, the town clerk, who is now acting town clerk, Mr. Richard Mugisha, and of course the councillor to the municipal council of this area, that is Nyamityobula Ward. This is Mr. Byansi Mohammed. And of course we are standing in front of the Amahembe Gente. This is a popular spot when you visit Mbarara city. Good morning to you, Mr. Mugisha.
Morning, Mbidi and the viewers of NTV. My name is Mugisha Richard, acting town clerk Mbarara.
Just first of all, tell us how is Mbarara, which is going to be elevated to a city status, come July 2020?
Mbarara is part of the Ankole sub-region. Ankole sub-region, as you alluded to it, this is the land of milk and honey. In Runyankole, we call it Karo Karonji, the most beautiful part of land on the planet, where milk and honey flows, matoke, meat, everything. So I can say this is the most beautiful part of the world. When Churchill talked about the power of Africa, of course he was referring to Uganda to be the power of Africa. But when you come to Uganda, the power of Africa is Mbarara. So this is Mbarara, this is where we are. This town started as a municipality in 1974. So since then we have been trying to build. So, but of course, when you look at it, it started as a place for the Indians. You know, that's the time we had the colonialists and the other foreigners. So the Indians were from the poorest section of the Indians. So at that time, the Indians, if you can allow me shortwave and add in some Runyankore.
No problem. It's okay. We are in the land of in the western side of Uganda.
Uganda.
So Runyankore nange nindubaza.
Niwe noruhurira. So at Judge Mbarara town ne town ekushitayo burungi munongo mu Uganda. Abo kuba aha hatwine ebyo kurya byona. Amate n'ubwoki mwene kintu cyabakere kibinkira kukano kanga abantu. Hati ngo umuntu yareba nkaba kwita ngo ba street kid nareba cyamutangaza okuba tubashimye ko abarya tine muntu we no kuburi muri Mbarara ningo muri nkore omwana utakubire arya hansi yishe ningana nyina. So Mbarara ikatandika nk'etawuni y'abahindi nibo banze kujombeka omyaka ya 1920 haza bakabi no mu rwitaka bakari abahinda bayibizire kukora nk'abapakasi ate kibakozere bayombeka amaju gakwatine make n'obuguto buke. So our roads are narrow and buildings are closer to the roads. You even know, like when you look at the high street, you don't see the reserve, the distance between the shops and the road. And like other towns like Gulu, Jinja, and the rest, which were not originally inhabited by the Indians.
Now you, as the town clerk of this area, which is Mbarara Municipality or Municipal Council, just also want to understand from you, this year you're going to be elevated to officially to a city status. How are you ready to address these issues? Because as you grow into a city, there are many challenges that come with this status.
True, we are expecting to become a city. It should have been started some time back. Because I think when you talk about towns becoming cities, Mbarara should be the first. Even here for us, we believe that if only one town was to be made a city in Uganda, it should have been Mbarara. And automatically, we know Mbarara should be the city. But we also need our other sisters to also become cities so that they can learn from us, we also learn from them. Okay. We have been preparing. We didn't want the city to come and find us unprepared. We started with expansion. Tukabanza twahangusye tawuni enyumaho nori tawuni zindi ziriyo zigezaho kuranguza hanguha nguzayongeraho ibicweka. So for us now we are the biggest municipality in Uganda, and the most populous, save for the metropolitan municipalities around Kampala. So we have a night population of 230 and a day population of 500,000. So the other 3 divisions we added from the Mbarara district, of course with the cooperation of the leadership of Mbarara district. So now we've been trying to bring the other 3 divisions, which were previously sub-counties, into understanding the city and town dynamics. Okay. So ate agamagombora garjere aheru ya Mbarara municipality gakegita aha magombora gitwabetwine divisions yakamukuzika ko bananyamitanga hati tumazire myaka ena ntuzitebekanisa kurango nazo zaza harurengo rw'etown. So hati tubitakwenda ngo tubanze tutungure ziri yishate zashangirwe ziri mu town rero tureke ziri yibiri when tomorrow shange bazetanga like the Karamoja of Mbarara town. No, we wanted us to move together at a go. That one of course delayed us a bit. The growth we had reached in the 3 older divisions, after adding the other 3, definitely we had to slacken a bit. Okay,
Mr. Richard Mugisha is the acting town clerk of Mbarara Municipal Council. Let me also speak to the area, or this area is called Nyamityobora Ward. The councillor is the one representing the people of this area to Mbarara Municipal Council. Sebo, now njala okumanya abantu bochikirira nsonga, what are the issues that they are telling you to forward to Mr. Richard Mugisha, who is supposed to implement these challenges or issues that are affecting them?
Webade munonga mwena baturikize NTV murire muta issues ni nyingi ecyo kubanza cyabyona n'emihanda enguto ziri kubi munonga na munonga Maramu roads. Maramu roads nizere kwangu nizikorwa ombitabo bitu yambara Municipal Council konka amazima genyini kilometers zibakwereka ngo zikozirwe niziba zitakozirwe kandi na nesente ziba kutaho nazo ziba ziri nyingi. Cyo kureberaho terize kuza side za biharwe twasanga biba mileta kilometers 16 tuye twina RDC na town clerk twasanga 0 kilometers nkamushanzo ziba nibeta mwenda twasanga ziri mukaga. By the way tusangire ngo tahantu
ferwa. You can put that in English to be even better.
Tusangire ngo ebintu ebyo nibifa munonga. Isu yenguto ecya kabiri kandi abo niza kubereka sente hezi kufera. Ecya kabiri n'abana ba street kid babire bingi abazire tubakufayo kureberera abana babo. Abana bariyo nibizo mu town. Nyiwa ife yanjaho nyinaho ba street kid abakikanka 30 ntugamba nabo batugambira abazire babo tubagarura omukasheshe bagaruka. Ecyo ne kizibu cya ba street kid kandi abamwe bakuzire batanje no kwata abantu wa musya police ine cyo kora ki cyo kuyamba Mbarara Municipal Council kagezaho kubarundana abamwe abatwari banda abandi abatwara kampiri ngisa konka abandi baguma nibiija mbwenu abaziire mutuyambe.
Okay, webale nnyo. Ayogedde of course he has been speaking about the issues of the street kids and the roads, and I would like also to get finally from the acting town clerk how they are going to address these issues. But also yesterday I visited River Rizzi. I saw there some pollution of the river, and some people are just throwing garbage into this natural resource. I just want also to understand from you as authorities in this area, this is really a natural resource that we have to protect. What are you doing first of all to address these issues, and also on the River Rizzi?
Yes, first to correct the impression created by my boss is that there is what we have, what we call the planned and the actual implemented. So if we plan for like 16 kilometers of a road and we are still implementing, during monitoring, you see how much of that work that you have already accomplished. So when you reach somewhere and you find the plan is for like 10 kilometers, but now you have covered 5. Yes, it doesn't mean that you are covering 5 at the end of the program, but you will have covered 5 by the time of monitoring. So what is being talked about is that by the time of monitoring, a section of what had been planned to be achieved had been actually accomplished. Then the street kids, as I alluded to earlier, those we call the street kids, here in Mbarara is strange. Even one kid. In some other towns, without mentioning them, street kids is like part of the vocabulary. But for us here, it is very strange, because every child is supposed to be under the protection of the parents. So when you see 1 or 2, and people are told that these ones are street kids, in other words, they have nowhere to put up, they have no shelter, it becomes strange, and really people get surprised.
Okay, and finally on the issue of the Rizzi.
The River Rizzi, we are lucky to have a river crossing through Mbarara, ogwo mugera gwitu gwa River Rizzi, kandi gwo gutuhereza amizi. Konka tuyina obulemezi abantu abagutahirire, the encroachers, those who entered into the protected zone. Of course, they are living a normal lives. So they end up throwing some things which should not be.
Unfortunately, I have to cut you short because I have to take you back to studio. But thank you so much for speaking to us. This is the acting town clerk of Mbarara Municipal Council, Mr. Richard Mugisha, and also been speaking to also Mr. Byansi Muhammad, the councillor of Nyamichobora Ward here in Mbarara Municipal Council. I'm still here in the land of honey, milk, beef, and matoke. I'm going to take you back to studio for a short commercial break, but I remind you that we shall also be keeping tabs on the release of the Uganda Certificate of Examination results that will be just coming up around 10 a.m. and we'll also be showing you what's happening here in Mbarara. The rest